Moving right along, this is some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Ladies, here's your sign to not put the baby's father on the birth certificate.
What kind of shit is that?
What the fuck are we even talking about here? What in the fuck are we even talking about here? We're not saying stop making babies with losers. We're not saying pick better people. We're simply saying have a baby and don't put the father on the birth certificate so you don't have to deal with the drama of an ain't shit baby daddy. Why don't you just pick better baby daddies? This is 100% the older generation's fault. Y'all steady talking about how
men are evil,
but women can be so evil, and they're proving it because they don't want the younger generation to be better than them. How often do women talk about their moms being jealous of them? I have a content creator friend. She calls herself Just a Girl. The women are vicious to her because all she seeks to do is hold women accountable for their terrible behavior. But it's not just because she's on a high horse. She's a counselor at a school. And she cares about these little girls. More importantly, she said, and I quote, "I'm so tired of these girls coming to my office telling me how much they hate their mothers." Lots of these women, they have these children and they still focus on living their life.
What kind of shit is that?
That's evil. Your new job is mom. And yes, it is evil for a man to be out here making children that he won't take care of. But he's not letting himself inside raw coochie. The reason why it's so funny watching women shirk accountability on this channel, because I'm not here to make women take accountability. I will never be here to make women take accountability. You can't make anybody take accountability if they don't want to. I only exist because y'all make this ridiculous content. Y'all make this ridiculous content, and I laugh. The reason why it's on the women so much is because bashing men ain't worked. It ain't never worked. Y'all been bashing men since I came out the coochie. Y'all been talking about these ain't shit men since I was born. Y'all been making movies about them, songs about them, commercials about them, TV shows about them. Y'all been talking about them. Yet these ain't shit men still getting coochie. Your body, your choice. Women are the smartest beings ever. Women are the most educated. Yada, 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 yada. And if you don't think it's evil as an older woman to not want better for the younger generation, you remember how I said a lot of these moms don't want better for their daughters?
Yes. Have you still been working on the streets?
Mm-mm.
Or motels or hotels or anything like that? You're not doing sex work?
No.
You're not selling videos?
No.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, I've been selling.
You have to stop.
No, I've been stopping though because they keep deleting my Instagrams for child. I just stopped.
They done made websites of my baby,
They got
and
websites,
I don't like that. It's
fans, all types of stuff.
like it's crazy.
How do you think Nova got this way, Tania?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
I'm gonna take accountability. This is what I feel like I motivated her to be. Just this woman.
Okay, let me tell you. So what it was, it's not technically my mom that made me like this, but you know how I'm like, you know, smart and mature and all that. She made me mature because the things she was telling me and, you know, showing me. But like,
what was I showing you?
As in me, like, you know, being a prostitute and all that. She didn't show me that. Like, she didn't show me that because if that was the case, y'all be seeing her prostitute too. She not even doing none of that. She just taught me how to be mature, you know, how to hold myself up, you know?
But your mom was getting money from men.
She does not look disappointed in her daughter. She honestly looks happy to be here.
It's not technically my mom that made me like this, but you know how I'm like, you know, smart and mature and all that. She made me mature.
That's my first time watching that video all the way through. That's a lot.
Men are evil.
I feel like people don't they always say, is she really that age? Because when you have a conversation with her, even though she's young, it's like she know a lot. And I'd be like, dang, how much was you listening? Like, I thought I was just venting because I didn't have no therapist. So at 10 years old, I used to be talking to her like,
Yeah.
and then.
That's heavy, man.
Men are evil.
I need something to get the bad taste out of my mouth.
Women that make hating men their whole personality really irritate me. Because if you hate men, why do you still fuck them? Why do you still seek validation from them? Why do you still text them? Why do you still have their babies? You get what I'm saying here? Like, it's very confusing. There was this one girl, her name is Drew, I think. Her whole entire platform that she's created, I thought she was funny in the beginning. I'm in a happy, loving relationship, and there's no reason to, like, hate men. But she made her whole platform on hating men. And women follow her and look up to her. And she has a fucking husband. How can you hate him? How can you hate men, but you have a husband? I always think the girls that follow her and comment are like delusional because she has a husband. She does not hate men. She's tricking you guys. But anyway.
I tell people before, they're like, oh, you hate all men. I'm like, I've never said that, but if the shoe fits, wear it. I don't give a fuck. But also, like, yeah, don't you? Haven't you ever spent time with one? They're fucking awful.
I'm going to keep saying it. I truly believe that Drew Afualo is pure evil.
When I see girls and gays and theys all out and they're king and they're laughing and I'm like, oh, that looks awesome. Like, have you ever seen a group of guys out, like all straight dudes, and they're all laughing? Have you ever been like, God, I wonder what they're laughing at? No. When they're laughing, I'm going, the fuck are they doing? Something bad, probably.
I'm like, they probably just hit a woman.
They're probably high-fiving over a slur.
True.
I bet. That's what I...
If you watch Transformers 1, I don't remember the name of the guy who was the head of Cybertron that was feeding everybody lies, saying that they were out of Energon. He was actually selling it to the bad guy.
When I see girls and gays and theys all out and they're king and they're laughing and I'm like, oh, that looks awesome. When I see men doing it, I'm like, it's like, what are you laughing at? What's so funny? What did you do? The state of the world? Turn on the news. I bet you wouldn't be laughing so hard. I'm just harassing them.
And he ended up being the bad guy himself.
The inherent fact that men are evil.
That's Drew Afualo.
Men are evil.
Hold that thought. Me watching this man cry over me all because I said I was going back to my BD. Why did she post this? Why did she post this? It's pure evil. But also, gentlemen, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't care what I'm doing. I could be balls deep. If that man is outside saying he wants his family back, you got it, my boy.